In one of our previous videos, we looked at using lane end loop markers to create polyrhythms in your beats. In this video, I want to take a look at another method of adding an organic quality to your work. We're going to be using the probability graph. This is a graph that gives each step of your pattern a probability of triggering each time it's played. So I've got here one of our factory presets, and we're just going to concentrate on the drums here. It's made up of 3 engines. I might just simplify the bass drum here, it's quite manic. So some of these micro choppy elements, we might use the probability graph in order to thin the pattern out a bit. So the first thing I'm going to do in this pattern is select all the notes by shift clicking and lassoing them with the mouse. The next thing to do is find the probability graph. Now I'm using the single mode view here, but if you're using the default view, you can simply click one of these little arrows beside any pad lane and choose probability from this drop down graph here. I just prefer to use the single view. So we're going to go down to the playback sub-menu and select probability. Now the graph I'm looking at here is just for this mini kick pad that I happen to have selected at the moment. However, because I have multiple steps selected in the pattern, anything I do in this graph will also apply to those selected steps. So I'm going to use the offset control here to pull down the probability. And we'll pull it down to maybe -50%. This means that every step that plays has exactly a 50% probability of triggering or not triggering. Let's hear that in action. So 100%. And 50%. Let's just solo that so you can hear exactly what's going on. %, and 50%. And that is the probability graph in FXpansion's Geist 2.